Welcome back, everybody. So, North Newton Church investigation. This is going to be interesting. The first church on this site was built in 963, making it one of the oldest churches in England. The history of the present building begins in the 13th century. The tower dates back from the 15th century. There were two bells, one remaining, the other one was recast in 1606. Two more were added in 1616. The church was restored in the 1950s. The organ was added in 1977 in celebration of the Queen's Silver Jubilee. Is North Newton Church haunted? It's time for me and Richard to find out.
Okay, so back here at North Newton Church, this is the church that's always made Dave feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I've just walked in on my own. It's not late, it's coming up to 5 o'clock, so it's still light outside. I'm just having a little look, a little walk around. Going to come back in later and do a further walk round and try out maybe some of the apps and things that we use. But just so you've got another view of this one in the daylight. So I know Dave is expecting to get something here tonight. He always felt that this place is a little bit scary, so quite hopeful that we do find something. So I'm just doing a little walk around so you get to see what's here. I don't know, it's got that church vibe that I always feel it in any church pretty well. I don't think, it's just very eerie, spooky type buildings. I think most churches are. But I must admit, I don't feel particularly uncomfortable in here right now. So I'm going to do a little temperature check as we're walking around. So I can't really see that. So 11.2, 11.4, 11.4. Obviously the coldest areas are the floors, but big old stone church and they're all pretty cold buildings. So 11.2, and there's the man himself. Come in to have a little look round before we start.
Richard's going around taking temperatures. This end is actually colder than that end. It is actually quite cold in here. As Richard is doing that, I am going to do a sweep with the mel meter and see if I can pick up any kind of readings around here. Now already I've been in here and exactly the same place. I've got exactly the same kind of feelings I did last time. If you watched the video last time, you'll understand or know what the feelings were. So I'm just going to do a sweep. I should put the mel meter in view as normal. So we got a 0.9 straight off the bat. I'm going to give the whole place a sweep. Here, round about here, is the cold spot, which made me want to get out last time. The beeping that you can hear, that's Richard just taking temperatures. As you can see, the temperature on here is 64. Oh, changed. Spiking 4.1, 3.7.2. What is causing that? 4 point, there's something, Richard?
Yeah.
It is spiking right here.
Yeah.
Right, it's going again. Let's check everything. I'm going to have to check everything. 5.3, 3.5. Wow. It's good spikes. Good spikes there. Point of interest right there, straight away. Check everything before we even get going. I mean everything. Okay, so this here is the point where it spiked. Spike 9 point. What is causing that spike here? 24.1. 24.1 spike. It just keeps spiking right here.
Temperature?
27.
Temperature's all pretty standard.
This is spiking. Like
9.8.
I think.
Funnily enough, the temperature's dropped because earlier on I was filming down here.
Look,
it was 11.
Look. Right here. Where were we last time that we were here?
It was here.
It was here, around this area, between here and there. It's spike 23, 12.
Just a little update from me. I've been around the whole church and checked out all of the temperatures. The temperatures range between 9.6 to about 11.1 degrees Celsius in here at the moment. So just to give you an idea, down this end it's 10, 10, 10.1. Obviously up in the top there, 10.1.
Okay then guys, so I'm going to go for the ghost tube first and see what we can get through the ghost tube. Then we'll try the necrophonics, and then we're going to try some other bits and pieces like the spirit box, so on and so on and so on. Now I'm going straight to the point where it spiked, where the high spikes were. So, if there is anybody here, can you make yourself known to us, please?
Pain.
Pain? Alright.
What happened to me?
Not 100% sure yet. This is what we're here to find out. Can you tell me where I am right now? What is the name of the building that I'm in right now?
Help me.
What do you need help with? You're going to have to try and communicate with us as best as you can. Go on, communicate with me. Give me something. What is in here? Is it a friendly spirit? Or is it possibly a darker spirit?
Chased.
Chased? Yeah, you're not going to be chasing me out.
Go away.
Nope, I'm not going away. I'm here with the greatest amount of respect. Okay, and I'm just here to try and communicate with you or any other spirits that are in this building, but I'm not going to go away.
Funny.
Do you find me funny? Come on, make yourself known to us. Tell us your name. Can you do that? If you notice, I've got this camera on this angle because one, I can see what's behind me, which I know Richard's behind me, but I can also see what's in front of me. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable because I do not feel comfortable in this building at all.
Dave?
Yep.
Turn to your right.
Stroke.
Stroke?
Something sat in that pew.
Which pew?
Laura.
There.
I've got a name, Laura.
Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Laura. Or Nora.
Laura.
Laura.
Are you buried in the church, in the graveyard?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. This is why. Right. You can try and use this app to try and communicate with us. You're just going to have to learn to be able to use it, if that makes sense. Seem to be doing all right at the moment. You buried in the...
Devil.
Of course you were going to say devil. I'm going to go back down this way. Are you buried in the churchyard? Are you buried outside, Laura? If I go out there looking at the gravestones, am I going to find you? Do you want me to go out there and try and find you? I'm right by the door. If I go out there and find... Do you want me to go out there and find
Cemetery.
you? Cemetery? Right, okay, I'm going to go out
What
there.
do you want?
I want to talk to you. And I'm going to go out to the cemetery and I'm going to try and find you. You'll be alright in there by yourself for a minute? Okay, I'm going to flip the camera.
40.
40? We 40? Okay. Let's get this back into focus. There we go. We've got people walking, so I'm going to have to be slightly careful. We're going to look for you, Laura. Hopefully you're in here. Or buried here. We're going to look for you. Keep communicating with me if you can. Please keep communicating with me. I wouldn't want to be doing this at night. I can tell you that now. Not here. Something very, very dark is in this place. Alright, let's see some names.
Dutch.
Touch, don't touch me. Please do not touch me. You do not have permission to touch me. Why is it everybody wants to touch me? Okay, so we're going to go try a different approach. We're going to use now Richard's app that we've used on past investigations before. We both believe, and you have to be honest on this one, both believe right now there is something in there.
Yes, we do.
Trying to communicate with us.
I've never
right
felt
now.
it before, and as I said on a little bit earlier, didn't feel anything, but suddenly it definitely got a little bit strange in there.
We ain't alone in this place, and I truly believe that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back in. We're going to be viewed on past investigations before, see what kind of response we get from that. Then I'm switching on the spirit box.
Okay, deep breath. Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, if there's anybody here, you can communicate with me through this little box. Anything you want to say to me. Anything at all?
I will add, I will be having the mail meter with me at all times.
Is there anybody
Richard,
here?
Richard, 14, 12, 15, 19, right there. Just, you hold it right there.
Okay. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody on this spot, around this spot, that wants to talk?
And where is this spot again?
Do you know where we are? Can you tell us?
This is where I wanted to get out.
Okay, we're getting a bit of a spike here now on the app as well. Can you tell us our names? Let's go. Do you not like communicating with this?
Do you not like me? Do
Do you like Dave?
you remember me last time I was here? When I stood by the water and you said shove? Did you want to shove me in there? I've got aggressive.
Anyone here at all?
I got quite aggressive.
Okay, perhaps we're not able to communicate with this. This is unusual. I've never had this not give me anything at all. Come on, give me a word. Nothing? Can you use the app to communicate?
Not very talkative today, are you?
I'm going to go up to the top here.
But yet last time you didn't particularly like me that much. Not very talkative today, are you?
I'm going to go up to the top here.
But yet last time you didn't particularly like me that much.
You can do this. Come on.
Make a noise. Oh my God. You go in front. Don't go quiet on this now.
So,
Dave.
are you still here?
Did it just say Dave?
I think so.
I'm here. Who are you? Who are you?
You see this device in my hand? Can you see the light that appears on the wall?
Can you tell us what we're doing right now?
So I've just better. So, are you connected to this church?
What's going off? Shit. Sorry for my swearing in church. Spirit boxes.
Do you have any connection to this church?
Spirit boxes going off. The batteries are gone. I got hardly any battery.
I guess I'm just thinking, as it gets darker, is it going to get scarier?
I don't think it needs to get darker to get scarier, to be fair. I really don't.
Scary.
4.2, 2.6, what is kicking that off? 15.1, 12. Did I just hear, can you hear it, can you hear it?
Yeah. Be a little bit more. And it's been quite an interesting couple of hours here.